79 Main Street. Madam Chair, may I hand out something to the commission? That's what I'm going to be referencing.
Certainly.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is a question that was on the 81 questions that I had submitted back in April, and I got them back at the end of the, just after the last meeting. And there's just one question that I'd like to discuss on there. It's question number 7. And the question is about whether the chief had ever unsnapped his holster in a discussion with an employee. And I find that the answer to that question, as he stated it, that the Hooksett Police Department cannot divulge personal information about current or past police officers is incorrect. Because I'm asking him personally, that question was directed to him. It's my understanding that any officer can answer about their own personal information. So I just would like to clear that up. I don't believe the chief is bound by any law that he cannot answer that question. I would think that the answers would be yes, no, or I choose not to answer. Not that he cannot answer. So I would like to pose that question to the chief. Have you ever unsnapped your holster in a discussion with an employee?
I'll answer that this way. There was a complaint made and the investigation was completed and I was cleared of any wrongdoing.
So are you saying that you did, or are you saying that you didn't?
I just said what I said.
I'd like to speak about a little larger issue that I think is at hand here, sir, and that's the public trust. I understand that the chief doesn't have to reveal what happened with this unsnapping issue, but as a citizen, I would like to say, although I've been critical of the police department, I never believed that story when I heard it before. And until I got that question back and realized that the chief wasn't answering it, and tonight tells me that there was an investigation, I'm now very concerned about that. I've talked to a few police officers about this action. This is a serious action. This is something that means you're going to use your weapon. I think as part of the public, and him being the leader of this department, he should explain to us what happened. I know he's not obligated to do that, and I know the commission can't force him to do that. I think the same thing about the 2005 investigation, chief. We would like to know what happened. It's your right to not say no. But there's also going to be a point in time where this community is going to have to decide whether we back this chief in a potential lawsuit. And I'm telling you right now, I don't feel as though there's any confidence in this community to do such when the leader of the department is not being forthcoming about things that have happened in the past. Thank you.
Yes.
Two responses. The 2005 investigation, the commission did release back then a press release as far as the conclusion. The details of it are internal investigation which do not get released. They released the conclusion that I had been cleared as far as all charges. As far as the other issue, the commission did deal with it. I think two of these commissioners probably weren't even here then. They can go back and they can give you what I told you earlier, but you can get it from them as the 2005 issue was, that there was an investigation and I was clear.
I'd like to see the results of the investigation.
You don't get to see internal investigation reports.
You can open the file. Can you not?
No, I can't open an internal investigation file, no.
You can't show us the results of your investigation.
The results are what they reported.
Can you show us in your personnel file what the results were?
No,
You're not allowed to do that.
it's a choice. It's a choice.
That's what I'm
I'm not allowed
saying.
to do that because you start opening the door on the right to know law of what's being released or what should be released or what shouldn't be released.
It's your choice. Is that correct? We've heard many times in here, when past officers have left and complained, we've heard, why don't they open their file? They can open their file. They can open their file. But they choose not to. Isn't it true that you can open your file?
Yes.
Thank
Why
you.
would I open my file for no reason if I have been cleared of something?
For public trust, that's what I'm talking
And what about all these other people?
Dave, can I stop you for a minute? This meeting is not a public debate between the public and the commission. He's answered, and I guess the only thing that I can say to you is if there's something else that you feel that you need a question, answered or whatnot, I guess you would have to submit it. But I can't allow a public debate because we don't seem to be getting anywhere, and I think it only serves to get people angrier. And I understand, where you're coming from, but we can't have a debate like that.
Well, I agree, and that's why I went to sit down. I didn't expect him to respond,
Okay.
but having him have responded, that was only respectful if I came back, stood up here and listened to him. So I don't
Okay.
need to engage in debate.
Okay,
Thank
thank you, just so you know that. Anyone else wishing to